Hello everyone, welcome back to this tutorial number 3 of Android game programming tutorial. So with that being said, so let's continue this project. So this is what you have done in the previous tutorial, so there's no changes. So this is what we have done. So let me just run it so we can see the black screen. So now what we are going to do will be let me just close this one, so and go to the configuration and define some configuration for our game world. So public static final upload. So this will be for our game world. Let's set it to 20. Public static final upload world height. So let's set it to 15. Because so if we try to get a calculator and to get the aspect ratio, so 640 is the width of the application window, but we have a world unit, so 20. So 20. So if we have world units made up of 32 by 32 pixels, so if we just multiply 32 times 20 world units, we get the 640, so the width of our screen. And if we are going to multiply 32, so meaning we will have 32, each world unit we will have 32 by 32, so 32 times 15 we will get 480, so for the world height. So so we can have the square pixels, so with 32 width and height, so 32 by 32 pixel each world unit. Then the next we are going to do will be to define some float, and we will call this one world center. X will be equal to world we divide by 2. We will copy this one because I'm lazy, so this one will be for center Y, and for center Y we will divide the world height. The next we are going to declare will be we will define some another float, so and this will be used later on. So this one is for the HUD width, HUD height. Okay, we will just use that later on for displaying our scores and lives. So in this type of comment, use for displaying score and live. Okay, then this one will be for application window. This one will be for game world. Just write game world. This one will be for the center of the world, so world center. So center of world, so we can just for world center. Once we already done that, just go to the game and we need to go to the src, create a new package. So we have core, go to core module, src. So let me just drag this or move this one in the src. So the package, so refactor. So let me just move it to the src. Okay, so why my system is lagging. Okay, so now after that we need to go to the src and create a new package. Create a new package. This one will be for a screen. Click OK. Package game. Create a new package for utility. Click OK. So in screen we will create a new Java class, the game screen. Click OK. This game screen will implement screen. So we will just implement the screen interface. Then we will generate or implement all the methods. So click OK. Size, dispose, resume, and dispose. Then we can create a constructor, but we just declare attributes. Private final my game generate our logger with our live templates, import our logger, create a constructor. So let me just generate constructor, then my game. So this will initialize our game. Now in render we can just change this one to delta, this one to width, and this one to height. In render we can use OpenGL, so gtx.gl20.gl so gl20.color buffer bit, and the next will be gtx.gl20.clear color. So we will set it to black, so 0 and transparency will be 1. Once we already done that, we can go back to our my game. So we have a game class. So I think I made a mistake this one, so let's remove. It is not a class, but it is under the category game. So let's remove this one. We will create a package name game. Okay, so not a class. So now let's go back to our my game class, and here we will call the method set screen to new game screen. So okay, pass this. So this means this class. So we are passing it in the game screen because when we create the constructor, we construct it with my game. Okay. So now after that we can log. So we can just log, so to see in the console. So we can just, after we set up the logger, we can just log it here. Log.debug creates log.debug dispose. So dispose. So dispose, so we can also do the same thing to the mice game screen. So we can just log the debug show, and we can just scroll down and log debug resize, just to know so how this method is called. So we can just log if we want to log everything, so every method, so we can just call it, we can just write the log dispose, and so in post resume you can just log, so post, you can just copy this one and paste, rename this to resume, just to know how this method are called. So hide. So once you already done that, you can go back to my game, set screen to new game screen, and if you try to set screen to new game screen, we call dispose, and okay, so if we go to the game screen, so set new game screen, so it will initialize this one. Then what we will see will be a black screen. So let me just try to run it. So you can see game screen. So show, it's called the method show, resize, so we can see it in our console. So the first method is the game screen. So why it is the game screen show method is being called? Because when we are logging, so in create, so let me just go and arrange this one. So log debug create, we initialize my game, so go to create and set screen to new game screen. So try to run. So my game create is called, then game screen is called, then resize is called, and whenever we close, so it's called the post method of the game screen, and then it's disposing the manager, then dispose the my game. So in this tutorial we learned how we can set another screen, so and it is easy to set a new screen with method set screen in game class. So we can just click and we can see it in the game class. So there is a method set screen that will allow us to set a new instance of the screen. Okay, so this is for now in this tutorial, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you follow with this tutorial, subscribe, and if you have some question, write in the comments below. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next tutorial.